Hi, this is Zubin Vevaina from Graphology. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the second concept that you need to keep in mind while designing or redesigning your signature. Remember, signature represents our personality in public on a piece of paper. So, how it represents you, if you can get a certain advantage out of that, it can certainly make life a bit better. The previous video, we learnt about two types of ways a person starts to design a signature: drawn or written. Now we are going to go a bit deeper and understand how each one can have a different attribute. In this video, we are going to focus on how legibility or illegibility of letter structures in a signature can either make a signature better or not so good. So let's take the example of a drawn signature that is legible. Remember, drawn signature is made due to the memory of a body language movement. So if a person is able to keep a signature legible while drawing, it's actually a mark of genius. It's not easy to draw a signature and keep the letters legible and yet be creative. So if the person is able to do that, or if you are able to do that, certainly it's amazing. But of course, you have to remember that drawn signature is very difficult to replicate, even for the owner. So to replicate a drawn signature with legible characters and letter structures is extremely difficult, and you're a genius if you can manage it similarly every time you sign. Normally, a drawn signature becomes illegible where the person's signature character structures, letter structures are not able to be identified easily. Like, let's take for example, if a person is named Will Smith, if he had a drawn legible signature, maybe this is the way he would sign. Maybe. We don't know, but it's drawn. I did it in a way of body language, but it's legible. Each letter structure is legible. Whereas in illegible, now the real power of drawing signature comes, where there's freedom to move the pen the way you want, but of course at the cost of the letter structure. Maybe this is the way he signs a drawn illegible signature. See, there's no ground rule on what is to be represented in your signature. You can draw an S as a Z, W as a M, you can do whatever you want in a signature. Nobody can question you. But do you really want to represent yourself in a way that does not represent your personality exactly the way you want? Does Will Smith be represented better in this formation or this? Even if you are not a graphologist, don't you think that an illegible drawn signature is attracting trouble? If this person can't sign his signature himself, it's very easy to actually cheat him. Of course, I would not recommend anybody to do that. But if you have a friend or somebody who's got a signature like this, which is illegible and drawn, then this video may be helpful for them. The next one example is where we have a written legible signature. This is normal factor for all people who write written signature, where the person would just write the signature with his basic handwriting. Now the handwriting may be messy or not, that we don't know. But as the handwriting is, that's how he is writing. And if the letters are clearly visible and it's written, that means it's a written legible signature. This is where the person has got the maximum advantage of representing himself on the paper. There are no masks to hide under, there's nothing to cover up, and the person is just freely expressing himself the way he is. Now coming to the next point, where you have a written illegible signature. Now remember that written signature is based not on body language but actual letter structures. Now on purpose, if the person is trying to distort letter structure, it is as if you've got a chance to do something good but you purposely mess it up. So if a person is writing a written illegible signature, it is highly possible that he is trying to hide or trying to mask his personality on purpose. Now it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. If you're in the law and order police department, or if you're a criminologist, or if you're in the field where your personality needs to be hidden and you need to show a different way of behavior, then certainly a written illegible signature could be a huge advantage to you. But otherwise, if you're a normal person just getting your job done, just doing your work, your business, having a normal family life, and you don't want too much of a mess, then a written legible signature is the ideal. So out of all these four options, the written legible is the most recommended. Of course, you can go for whatever you choose. If you can manage a drawn legible signature, then you're a genius. So thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video, which will explain to you the third concept, which will help you to enhance your signature. Thank you.